Well, everybody, Mossy is in the whelping box. It's getting close. It is getting real close. How many are you going to have, Moss? I'm thinking 7, but it could be more. Could be more. Righto, we're heading up now to the where the 2 dead cows are. We saw 2 dogs here last night, so we've got a fair chance, I think. Yeah. I'm picking something up. Yeah. The first cow there. Okay, neither of those have been touched, but the pigs have certainly turned that carcass over. What generally happens with them here, you get a cow that dies and they'll blow up pretty quick in this heat. Anyway, after a couple of days, they're sort of pretty blown up and they just pretty much explode. And as soon as they do, the pigs will often hit them and turn the carcass over. It's a terrible thing to see. You know, it's hard to describe, but it's a mess. That's why I never touch wild pork. You know, eat wild pigs out of this country here. No, I've seen too many of them crawling out of the inside of a dead cow. No thanks. But usually once they have settled down a bit, that initial blow has happened, that's when the dogs seem to startle. They seem to like it. Anyway, let's see what happens with this next one. Yeah, I've got them. Well, that's interesting. They haven't come back. One trap, it's okay. Is it under there? Yep.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it's clear.
Right, that's where the dogs were last night. Righto, let's go find them. We'll head down here and see if we can cut a good sign down by the Rocky Creek crossing and put in a few more traps and set this side up a bit. We know we've got at least 2 dogs to work with. Right, back down to the Rocky Creek crossing here. There's not much water left, there's a little bit, but not much. It'll be interesting to see if there's any tracks. We might have a scout around. Dan, if you want to go up here, just walk up and just look for dog tracks all around that water hole. I'll go and check this one down here. Looks like a dog track right there. Yep, right there. The trick will be is to find a spot where they're going to be wanting to hang around for a while, where they'll come through. What are the pinch points? Where do they want to water? Well, if there's a dingo nearby, I reckon he couldn't help but walk through or around this water. There should have been a track there. It did look like a track up there in the sand for a start, but it could be just a dog passing through. There's definitely not a ton of sign anyway. There's not sign everywhere. Right. Okay, I've been really scratching my head as to where to put some traps pick up these dogs. Right, we'll put a few more down around the dead cow, but that's not just the be-all and end-all. Too many cattle down around the water there, very hard to keep sets in there without getting them wrecked. I'm thinking maybe here there's a place down here that I've caught quite a few dogs down this main creek. There's a good leading saddle goes over here and a couple of cattle pads. One of you dogs tell me what you think, right? Okay? What do you reckon? Hey? What do you reckon? Sit, sit, sit. Mossy, Bungie, Brandon. Come on, Quilpo. Come on. Come on. Hunt him up, hunt him up. Hunt him up. Why picks that little bush? Yep. What do you reckon about that? Is that the place, is it? Is that the place? Is that the place? I reckon there's a great spot. Cattle pad going up there. Lead in. Good gully. Scrub in behind. Worth a try, eh? Okay, we've come down here now to where the dead beast is. We're parked pretty much right where we saw the two dogs. So when they saw us and or smelled us and they jogged off, they came up through here. So I've come in here and tried to put up a couple of one cow guard with a little stick, not too much, and the other one I've put in under a fallen head of a tree. The one under the fallen tree, I've put really rancid fat, okay, and the other one magna gland. Now, thought behind the fat is that they're going down there to have a go at a dead beast, right? So it's rotten fat, that sort of stuff. That's what they're craving or they're going after. So if they're on the way in or the way out and they smell more of the same stuff, I think it's something that they're going to be wanting to just have a look at. So hopefully the cattle will leave it alone. Magna gland, I think, would be the secondary. It might be of interest to them. It might be a dominant animal. We'll go and have a look at that first. But if I caught one dog in here, or even caught it down where we've got the other two traps by the dead beast, we've got a good chance of picking up another dog up here if they're hawking around the outside of a dog that's been caught. So that's the theory. They lock people up for theories.
Yeah, but one thing is the theory, and another thing is the practice.
Yeah, you're putting the theory into practice. I couldn't help myself. I said, let's go back and just chill out before dark. No, it's just one more trap, or two more traps. Too good a spot. A little trough. It's too good a spot. There's a trough here and a fallen tree that would be a perfect place to put a couple of traps under. Let's let the muttleys out and see what they think. Come on, Muttley. Off. Come on, Trumpy, come on. Come on, Trumpy, come on. Hunt him up. I don't think there's any serious business going on here. This is just fun times. There's jump in the swim. Bungie's the only one on the job. Good boy. Hunt him up, Bungie. Hunt him up. You got a good nose on you too, haven't you, mate? You got a good nose. You're a good boy, Bunge. Hunt him up. Bunge, hunt him up. Oh, Bunge is just a big tanglefoot pup, but I think once he gets a bit of maturity, he's going to be a surprisingly good dog. I reckon I'll put one in under here somewhere, right up in the fork. Maybe one here, under that one. Okay, I've just used rancid fat on one and Magnum Call on the other one. I've put a squeaker in a little whole log on the second one, a little hole in the branch, and scattered a little bit of horse's hoof around here. And the dogs have been out. So anything that comes down here, if they don't want to come and have a look at this pile of logs. Well, they couldn't call themselves a dingo. Good morning, everyone. Finally, I've got part of my voice back. To some people, it might be terrible. Shut up, McGhie. Yeah, what are we now? On day 6. This will be checking morning 5, or night 5. Let's say the results of night 5. And we've got 3 dogs down. I do think that we've got a chance for a couple today. We've got our trap line set up pretty well. As much country as we can probably handle, unless we find some really good signs somewhere. We won't be really putting any more traps in, I don't think. We'll just go around, freshen these up, have a look, and then search for more sign. We've got 2 flat tyres on the Suzuki. Yeah, ones that have been sort of nagging at me for a while. They've been staked and plugged, and they just finally decided to give up. No matter how many plugs I've put in them, I can't stop them leaking. So it's Sunday. It's Sunday. We can't get any tyre service place open, so we'll run around in the big rig today. So haven't got any air conditioning, but at least it's a bit more comfortable. Must be getting soft.
Yeah.
I'm getting soft. You are soft. Yeah. We'll have music playing. Aussie music. I've heard 75 renditions of "We Come From the Land Down Under" and "Hey True Blue."
Yeah, True Blue.
Learn some more Aussie songs, mate.
Oh yeah, the Woman and the Reptile, the Crocodile Roll.
Oh, Crocodile Roll, John Williamson. Yeah. Righto. What we got here? Nothing. No, that one's hasn't been touched. In the past, that's been one of our favourite spots. The scratcher sound. Hey, little dude.
Little rascal.
Hey, you know something we should know? Hey, what's going on here? I think you're the odd man out. Come along here to our third set in the morning. Well done. In the middle of the road. Trumpy. What was that, Trumpy? Very good, Trumpy. What? What? What do you reckon? Yeah. No, you're not getting out. Right, we came here and I reckon I'd put a trap right in the centre of the road. And it's worked. Very good. A lot of white on this dog too. A lot of white. Just stake down. Big female. Well, that's a good start. That's dog number 4. And it's right in the Wagyu paddock. Is what we want. We want the dogs that are causing the problems. It's a trap we only put in yesterday. Trompo? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Hey, what do you reckon? Okay, we've got a, looks like a young boar pig on the road here in front of us by its tracks. There's two traps just up here, it's probably wrecked those. See what's been over our tracks from yesterday. Okay, so we've had the pig go across here. We've had a cat go down the side. Pig's gone back that way, cat's gone right through. Cat's gone through, wallaby has gone through. There's one trap there. The other trap's over there. Pig's gone down the road here. And so's the cat. Well, we might have to bring a little present back for that kitty cat. See if we can catch it. Now, to me, it's always good to see a landowner that really cares. And this is what we're seeing here, right? We've got dry conditions. Country's fallen away, it's not as good as what it should be, and these cattle could be really in a bad way. Now they're looking skinny enough, but they're strong, they're still strong. They've lost all that extra condition, but they've got big calves on them. The calves are doing well, the cows are milking well, because the landowners are just constantly going around putting out fortified molasses. And there's plenty of dry grass, so yeah, they'll hold through. All we need now is a storm, a little bit of rain come through, which should be within the next month, and these animals will just bounce ahead. So it's a tough old game, you know. Raising cattle here in Australia it's boom and bust. You can go from one end of the scale to the other in just no time flat. It's great to see landowners that care, and I should say 99 out of 100 landowners I come across are doing the right thing by their cattle. Literally, this industry is, like, compared to maybe what it was 100 years ago, this industry is tight and it's sensible, it's humane. It's a great industry. Okay, we just come up to this set right over the far boundary, far sort of eastern boundary. There didn't appear to be any sign on the road at all. Anyway, I went and I checked the trail camera, the Reconics, and I've got a dog on a photo, one photo there, one clip, but the dog's within 2 feet of the trap. So there's two traps there. What I've done there, I've put a bit more scat further off one trap. I've put a bit of magna gland sort of further back around the other side. And I've put a bit of horse's hoof on the shavings on the ground. So what I want is this dog, if it comes along here again, I want it to pull up and spend a bit of time here looking around. And hopefully we'll pick it up. Hey girls. Right, we're coming up on this dead beast. We've got 3 sets here. Oh sure, we pick up a dog straight away. Nothing. Even though we saw a dog here, trap's been set off at the back of it. That's no good. And something's had a feed out of us. The trap's still in place. The cattle have disturbed it a little bit. It's just fallen down, it's been bumped. So unfortunately, the cattle have wrecked 2 of the traps, 2 of the 3 sets we had here, so just a bit of bad luck, I'd say. He was old timer. He looked like I feel. Poor old guy, look at that. He's emaciated.
Jesus, yeah.
He's skinny.
No ear.
Dingoes will have him quick smart. Yeah. Now that's one of the oldest kangaroos you'd see. That poor old guy, look at him. He's weather beaten, ears chewed down, skinny as a rake. And people might say, oh, you should put him out of his misery. Well, I don't think he's in any misery. He's in the shade. He's lived a good life. He's still got plenty of feed there and he's happy. But the next dingo that comes along will have him. So he's near the water, lying down in the shade. Good luck to you, old boy. Good luck. And technically, if I was to shoot that animal, to put him out of his misery, to say, well, to stop a dingo coming along and eating you while you're still alive, that's what'll probably happen to him. He'll probably have his first feed taken off him while he's still alive. To stop that happening, if I put him down there, I could be in a lot of trouble for shooting native wildlife without a permit. Anyway, yeah, he's still having a good life. Sort of brings into the question again about, voluntary euthanasia, assisted. It's a very contentious subject. It's a very divisive subject. And, sometimes the trying to live that extra, few months or years or even days like this old guy can be far more painful than getting somebody to help you along. But who's got the ability to judge? Dogs are barking at him. What do you reckon, old boy? He said, oh, there's a dog around here somewhere. Okay, Sunday is wash day and change shirt day. Nah, change shirts usually every second day. And out here, the only way I can wash is basically to soak my clothes in a tub and do the old-fashioned, agitate by hand and scrub by hand until you get them clean. So that's what you got to do. Maybe we could train you to do them. Hey, can we train you to do them, Bunjo? Bunjo, budgie boy, budgie boy. Right, we're heading into our spot here where we've got a couple of traps. And just look at the attention that it's getting from these cattle. This is unreal. Could you get any further up into there to wreck that trap if you tried? Set one off, we got right up, and she's got right up into there and set that trap off. Thank you very much. I mean, that's just not casual. That's just not, oh, accidentally I stood on a trap. That is, I'm going into that thing as far as I can. I'm going to push it as far as I can to get in there and sniff that scent or put that trap off, whatever I'm going to do. Thank you. You too. You too. Well, why don't you pair bugger off? Get out of here. Come on, get. Right, yep. That's got the squeaker. They had to get in on the squeaker. I see someone commenting on it. They're saying, the squeakers are really detrimental in some places because they attract the cows, and that's right. In other areas where the dogs get to them first, the dingo gets to it first, then it's in your best interest. But it's a hard thing. They're good and they're bad. Just got to know when to use them. Okay, that might stop them.